American figure skaters won the team event at the Milan Olympics. Ilya Malinin, Alyssa Liu, Amber Glenn, Ellie Kam and Annie O'Shea, and Madison Chalk and Evan Bates won gold for the team. This is the first Olympic medal of Malinin, Liu, Glenn, and Kam and O'Shea's careers. Chalk and Bates already have gold from the Beijing 2022 team event, which they won after Russia's Kamila Valieva was disqualified. Malinin attempted 5 quads in his free skate in the Olympic team event, falling on one. He landed a quad flip, a triple axel, a quad lutz, a triple loop, and fell on the quad lutz. He then jumped a quadruple toe loop Euler triple flip and a quadruple Salchow triple axel combination. He earned 200.03 points for his performance. Georgian figure skater Luka Barilova, who skates with Anastasia Gubanova, is not disappointed with the results of the team competition at the 2026 Olympics in Milan. The U.S. team won gold, Japan silver, and Italy bronze. Georgia finished 4th. I'm still very proud of my team. I was really worried about the guys, I was rooting for them. If I had to describe the tournament results for the Georgian team in one word, I would say favorable. There was no disappointment. We showed a good result, Barilova said. Diana Davis and Gleb Smolkin represented Georgia in ice dancing, and Anastasia Gubanova and Nika Egids in singles. Barilova: we both had minor injuries. The adrenaline overcame all of that, and we were able to skate quite well today. Before the short program, I got a stiff neck during morning practice. It was terrible before the short program. I'm on painkillers, but overall, I'm fine. And yesterday, when I woke up this morning, I couldn't move at all. I didn't train much yesterday, just rode my bike. Today, thank God, I'm much better. And thanks to our doctor. I don't know what he did to me to get me out there and skate the program now. Medalkina: I think it's nerves. My body understands that this is the Olympics, that it's serious, and because of that, some of my sores are getting inflamed. I have back problems. I felt a tightness in my back, and I couldn't put any weight on my foot today. And I skated through this morning's practice with tears in my eyes. I want to thank Luka, the doctors, and the coaches who told me what to do and helped us get out there today. Today's skate was a team effort, Medalkina and Barilova took 2nd place in the free skate, while Japan's Riku Miura and Ryuichi Kihara won. Anastasia Medalkina explained that they were given the old music for their free skate at the team event. They slightly altered the music, lengthened the choreo, and added it to the end. I don't know how it happened, but they gave us the old music, with the first part longer and the choreo shorter. During the stoppage, I said to Luka, let's start earlier because I was afraid we wouldn't have time for the choreo. But we seem to have made it, even though I almost fell during the choreo, Medalkina said on Ako. Georgian figure skater Anastasia Gubanova shared her emotions after performing her free skate at the 2026 Olympic team event. Japan's Kaori Sakamoto won, while Gubanova took 2nd. I'm in shock, and I'm so happy. I can't describe the emotions I felt today. I'm very pleased with myself and happy to please my team, my federation, and the entire country. It's easier for me to compete in the team competition because I really feel the team spirit, which only energizes me. I partially let go after the first half of the jumps. And completely after the last jump. I was already skating joyfully and enjoying myself, Gubanova said on Ako. First Vice President of the Russian Ice Hockey Federation Roman Rotenberg commented on Kamila Valieva's return to figure skating. 19-year-old Valieva competed at the Russian Jumping Championships, her first since ending her disqualification. Last week, everyone was amazed by Kamila Valieva's return to professional sport after such a long absence. Do you follow her story? Her example commands enormous respect. Kamila is the pride of our country, a phenomenal figure skater. Her return speaks to her deep love for the sport, for figure skating. No matter how hard they tried to break her, no one succeeded. This is the Russian spirit. We never give up. And Kamila didn't give up. She waited a long time, trained a lot, alone, individually. That's what willpower and fortitude are all about, said Rotenberg. World Championship bronze medalist Elena Radionova believes Adelia Petrosyan has a chance to win an Olympic medal. I'd like to wish Adelia good luck and that she'll do her best. I believe she will, because she has a very strong character. She's proven time and again that she can fight. The most important thing is a clean performance. I think it's clear that our guys will be judged quite strictly. Therefore, we shouldn't allow room for error, so there's no room for doubt that something is lacking somewhere. I'm sure that if Adelia performs her content, performs everything to the fullest, then, of course, she can try to make it into the top 3, said Radio Nova. Ilya Averbic. At the Olympics, anyone can falter, like Malanin. Inner composure is needed. We support Gumenik. Everyone understood that our guys would open the competition because they haven't competed for 4 years and don't have a ranking. This is well-known information. They prepared for it and understood it. I think people go to the Olympics to compete. It varies, anyone can falter, like Ilya Malanin did yesterday, while others will persevere. Inner composure is needed. We all support Petya, Averbic said. 3-time Olympic champion Irina Rodnina praised the words of World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, head Whittle Banka, regarding the presence of coach Terry Tutberidze at the Milan Games. Banka stated that he didn't feel comfortable. Since I worked in the US, I know that if a coach who holds a position as a senior coach is caught with a positive test result for an athlete, they are suspended from that activity for 5 years and are no longer allowed to work in that field. It's very clear there and applies not just to figure skating, but to all sports. By all standards, Tutberidze was Kamila Valieva's lead coach, and Kamila was disqualified for 4 years. In any situation, the Olympic movement takes a fairly clear stance toward those who doped and those who coach those athletes. It's no coincidence that the Olympic Games are the only competition in the world where the athlete, coach, and judge take an oath before the start. Is this statement surprising to you? It's not surprising to me. There are rules and regulations, and they are followed quite strictly, Rodnina said. The IOC commented on Tutberidze's presence at the Milan Olympics. International Olympic Committee, IOC Director of Communications Mark Adams, commented on the presence of coach Terry Tutberidze at the Milan Olympics. How do I feel about Tutberidze's presence in Italy? Whether I'm comfortable or uncomfortable, that's not such a big deal for me. WADA didn't conduct an investigation. There were no questions. If you're going to take action against someone, you need evidence and testimony. In this situation, as I understand it, there's nothing of the sort, Adams said. Composer Akopyan. I'm very pleased that Gumenik chose my work for the Olympics. We quickly resolved all the legal issues. The Russian figure skater will be unable to perform to music from the film Perfume due to copyright issues. He will now perform to Akopyan's Waltz 1805, the soundtrack to the film Onegin. My work has been connected to the world of figure skating for many years, and over the years I have developed very good relationships with both our wonderful skaters and their teams. There are no copyright issues. I wish Petra and Adelia Petrosian good luck. We are rooting for our team, said Akopyan. As a creative person who writes music, I'm certainly flattered and very pleased that Petr Gumenik chose my composition for his performance at the Olympics. But I'm saddened that our dear athlete wasn't allowed to perform to something he'd been preparing for so long. I consider such steps unacceptable. Creativity can't be hindered. Many people ask me, what about the rights? That wasn't even a question? Many fans write, thank you for allowing me. But I can't imagine how we could have done anything else. We quickly resolved all the legal issues. There were no doubts. This is our athlete, our country. I'm part of this country. Besides, I have good, friendly relationships with people in figure skating. We have a cool, professional, and strong federation. I listened to the edited version of the music. It needed to be adapted to the format. Everything was done beautifully. Does the new music suit Gumenik? Petra's short and free programs are set to the soundtrack from the film Onegin. He fits the image of this music well. He was probably familiar with it. The piece is written in a Russian style and spirit, inspired by Tolstoy and Pushkin. I think Petra will succeed. I'm really rooting for our athletes. We'll keep our fingers crossed. And the presence of my music doesn't increase or decrease interest in figure skating. I want this young athlete, a representative of Russia, to show himself to the world. I hope no political insinuations will hinder this, SPORT 24 quotes Akopyan as saying.